Early Study of Evolution. I am Miss Jihan Simón, your science teacher, and this is Lesson 1, Chapter 8 from your Pearson Realize book. Observing changes. Species is a group of similar organisms that can mate with each other and produce offspring that can also mate and reproduce. Figure 1 shows us how different traits can be found in the same species, as the white squirrel and the gray squirrel. Curiosity about how life changes. Scientists such as Charles Darwin were also curious about the difference they observed in natural populations. Linnaeus' system of classification. Carolus Linnaeus, who lived from 1707 to 1778, developed the first scientific system for classifying and naming living things. He observed that there were variations of trait within a species. He was also able to describe the variations and diversity of life, but not explain what caused that variation and diversity. This is the system he developed, organizing life. He classified life based on the structures of each organism. Lamarck's theory of transformation. Lamarck was a scientist who mistakenly believed that organisms could change during their lifetimes by selectively using or not using various parts of their bodies. This is an image of the theory of transformation, in which it describes in the open space what would happen if Lamarck's theory was true. Please fill this out in your notebook and upload the handwritten images into our Google Classroom. Charles Lyell's rocks. Charles Lyell, a scientist who lived from 1797 to 1875, began studying naturally formed layers of rocks and fossils. A fossil is a preserved remains or traces of an organism that lived in the past, but is no longer here. Image 4 shows us Charles Lyell discovered how to read Earth history from layers of the rocks. Meanwhile, Mary Anning used fossils to reconstruct ancient animals. Lyell concluded that the features of Earth had changed a great deal over time. He also stated that the processes that created land features in the past were still active. Before Lyell, some people estimated that the world was less than 6,000 years old. Lyell and other scientists pushed that estimate back more than 300 million years. Lyell's discoveries set the stage for a theory of gradual evolution over long periods of time. Mary Anning's fossils. Mary Anning, who lived from 1799 to 1847, taught herself how to reconstruct the body of fossilized animals. Many of these animals had never before been seen. Because of Anning's work, scientists began to realize that some inventors' animals had lived in the ancient past but no longer existed. Thank you. Please go to our Google Classroom and watch Mary Anning's video and answer the questions. Thank you and have a great day.